Hey vlog. I have not done this in a while, but I have kind of an exciting weekend coming up, so I was like, might as well vlog part of it at least. Today is Saturday, May 9th, and I have 5 grad parties. I already went to one of the grad parties. It was a little brunch thing. It was so good. I got there super late, but anyways, I was getting ready this morning and I didn't really do my hair that well. It was just one of those like, I'm gonna straighten it, but then I just kind of like took massive chunks of hair and hoped for the best. And my hair was actually quite wavy when I woke up this morning, so I looked at it when I got home and I was like, ugh. And I have about an hour until the next grad party, so I'm gonna just fix that up and touch up my makeup because I did that in a rush too. So yes, today is grad party day. That's today's main course. But then I am probably gonna hang out with my family, maybe play some pickleball or something. And then tomorrow I've got church. I'm taking my parents to the airport in the morning because they're going on a trip, and then I have church, and then I'm going to a Cubs versus the Rangers game. I guess Rangers versus Cubs because it's a home game for the Rangers, but I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm never gonna get my hair fully straight, and I can't tell if I'm bothered by that or not. I feel like my life has been a mess lately. I feel like I have had no time to clean or organize, or like my calendar is still on April, and there's just shoes all over my floor, and I have hooks that I've been meaning to hang up for a long time and I haven't done it, and just general messiness and clutter. I love you. One sec. Anyways, as I was saying, I feel like my life has just been messy lately. I think I'll feel much better once I have all of that out of the way and done. Okay, I think this is pretty straight. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? Right? Oh, that's quite wavy right there. In case you hadn't noticed, I did repaint my room and I cut my hair. I can't remember if I have vlogged since then. I know I have, I just haven't posted anything. But yeah, I cut my hair last year, I think in October, and then I repainted my room in January. Life was hard. These are the signs. But anyways, I'm good now. And I honestly am kind of glad because sometimes going through a rough patch just makes me productive because I just need to distract myself. And my productivity was actually very useful this time around. So last year, not my peak, but this year I have deemed it the recovery year. And I feel like hold on, let me do this and then I'll talk. Shout out Ari for getting me this for Christmas. I love it. I have deemed this year the recovery year because last year was really hard in a lot of different ways. And it was just like thing after thing after thing. And then it ended with a huge thing. And I was like, oh my gosh, my life exploded. Okay, I accidentally stopped the video and then I recorded a clip, but it was not making any sense. So I'm restarting that as I finish up touching up my makeup and my hair. But basically what I was saying was I have been working on getting to a better place than where I was last year. And that has been hard, but it's also been really good. And I think one of the biggest things I've realized is that I don't have to completely restart myself. I don't have to rebuild this new person who's stronger and better and more beautiful. And I think anytime after a hard season, especially when there are certain hard seasons that are different than others. And for me, my tendency is to like, I want to prove myself. I want to be better. I want to do better. I want to show everyone, no, look, like I am, this way. I am strong. I am whatever. I am enough. And that's just not true. I don't need to prove that to people. Because I think younger me would have just been like, oh, well, now I got to go on this arc and change this and change that. And I had my stints. Like I repainted my room. I cut my hair. I did a few things. Those were not done out of, oh, I'm afraid and I have to make everyone like me and I need to make my life so much better so that people realize that I'm cool or that I'm this and that I'm that. It was just out of like, I need to distract myself and I need to do something with my hands so that I don't go crazy. So yeah, there definitely have been some things that I've done out of, I guess, fear. But for the most part, the big changes I've made have been just out of just needing to change something and not necessarily as a driving force for my proving of myself. Does that make sense? Anyways, last year was, of course, as I've said, a hard season. But that being said, there were still some really good things going on during that time, and there has been so much goodness and sweetness that's come after the fact. So it's just been nice to see that, and the Lord has been so kind in the middle of a lot of my chaoticness. But one of the coolest things is that my youth group girls that I've been with since they were in 4th grade, and I've been their youth leader since they were in 6th grade, since I was 17, and I'm gonna turn 25 this year. My girls are graduating in like a week and a half. And that is just insane. We had our last youth group last week. No, 2 weeks ago. They shared their testimonies with the student groups last week. We have like a senior party and stuff coming up, or not a senior party. We have like a youth group end of year party. Then after that, it's the summer, and then they go to college, and it's like, oh my gosh. Everyone keeps asking me if I'm sad or have I cried? Am I so emotional? And I keep telling people, I think I'm gonna be emotional once they're officially gone, and I have a Wednesday or two that is just empty and I'm not doing anything, and I'll realize like, oh, they're like gone. But for the most part, I have been so excited. And my mom told me something months ago because I was telling her something about how I haven't been super duper emotional. Well, that's not true. It's not that I haven't been emotional. It's that I haven't been sad. And I was telling her about that, and she was like, they have so many people that are shedding tears, crying. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Your mom is going to cry when you graduate. I don't know, other people in your life, they're gonna cry. But she was like, it's good for them to see someone excited for them and someone cheering them on. And not that the other people are not excited, but I think it's harder when you're a mom or like family. It's hard because it's like, oh, you've lived in my house for all these years and now you're growing up and I raised you and you're my baby. And I love these girls as if they were my sisters. Everyone who knows me knows about them. It's not like I'm not feeling that attachment or understanding that this is a loss, but also I just keep thinking, I'm like, we raised them to do this. We raised them to go out. Like, these girls love the Lord. They are serious about their faith. They are smart and beautiful and wise and kind. And just, I am excited for people like them to go into the world. Does that make sense? And I've told them this, and it's just so, yeah. Like, I know it's so nerve-wracking for them, and there are different things, but they're excited too. And I'm glad that I get to be excited with them. I'm just purely joyful. Like, even on our last youth group, I was like watching as we were all worshiping and stuff. And I was like, wow, yeah, this is sweet. It's been the joy of my life to grow with them and disciple them and just serve the Lord together over the last 7 years. It's been 7, something like that. So I really can't complain, and I think that's why I haven't been super duper emotional, because when I really think about it, I'm like, this is not the end of doing ministry together. It's just going to look different afterwards, but they're still going to be in my life, even if it's not every week, and there's always going to be a huge part of my testimony, and they're going to go do cool things and wonderful things, and even things that are not that cool or wonderful, they're just going to go, and that's good. So yeah, but I say that because in the midst of all the craziness that has gone on, they have been a constant, and it's just always a good reminder. Discipling other people always reminds me that life is bigger than me, and the things going on in my world are not the end of the world. And it's okay to grieve. We need to lament. We need to be honest, and things are hard, and that's fine, and that's true. But the world's not over just because things go wrong. I'm gonna put some bronzer on so I look alive. I feel like my eyes look so gray today, just like so. I think it's because I was sick earlier in the week, and whenever I get sick, my mom always calls them sick eyes, because she can always tell when I am running a fever or about to, because my eyes just look dead. And I'm not running a fever today, but I had one on Tuesday and Wednesday, and so I think this is just kind of the remnant of that, because I still have I just have a lot going on in my sinuses, which is so fun. Other good things that have happened. Oh, well, I was going to say one, but I can't say quite yet. But there's a really exciting thing that is happening in November. If you know, you know. Other than that, though, I've been spending a lot of time with my family, which is really good. I always spend a lot of time with my parents, but like my sister, my brother-in-law, my cousin, and one of his best friends, who's now like one of our really good friends, we've been doing like pickleball and board games like every Saturday and just things like that. And that's been really fun. Anyways, it's about time for me to go now. Yeah, I've got like 2 minutes until I need to go to my next party, so I'll go there. I probably won't vlog there just because it's super duper public, and there are a bunch of people from my church and stuff, and it's at a house, so I don't want to be blasting it. But I'm going to do that, and then I have another one that I have to rush to that is it's on the other side of the town up from where the one I'm going to is at. And then I've got like a 2-hour gap. Got a mosquito bite here. Not a 2-hour gap. I have a like hour and a half, depending on how long I stay at the next party. That's my cue. Okay. I'll see you probably later. Bye.
What'd you think?
Hey guys, I'm doing my makeup and nobody else wanted to vlog, so I have to do this. We're back.
I'm my third guys.
I can hear you smacking and it's not pleasant. Oh, what did I tell you I'd do in the house? I told him I'd shank him.
With what? What is it?
The eyelash and the hairbrush. I left my hairbrush in their car for like 2 weeks. So I've been using my crusty old one. Like, oh yes, Highway to Hell. That's what we want to listen to on a rainy day as we head into Arlington. They're telling you you're not far enough.
Dude, I can't move any further.
You totally can.
Actually,
you have like a lot of space.
Tessa, I got this.
Honey, you had space to go.
Okay.
His shirt's still unbuttoned. He can say it. You guys want to know a funny story? So, I'm leaving the airport, right? Well, first of all, Bobby forgets his phone in the car. So they're in the TSA pre-check line. I hustle back to, oh, there's an accident. Lord be with them. In Jesus' name, amen. So Bobby leaves his phone in the car. Thankfully, we're parked on the first level, so I just have to go up one set of stairs, but the thing is broken, the escalator. So I'm like speed walking, because I'm not gonna run, that's lame. But I'm speed walking, huffing and puffing, get to the car, check all over, make sure nothing else is left, hustle and bustle back up, get Bobby his car, I watch them walk, it's like a wholesome movie, say goodbye, blah, blah, blah. Bobby is going through the security thing, you know, the like thing that beeps, and he has to go like so many times because he kept leaving stuff in his pockets, and then he had to take his belt off, and so then they made him go through it 2 times again after taking his belt off to make sure he had nothing else on him. And so I don't know what was going on. I think he just forgot. They go, it's fine, they're in the airport, whatever. And then I'm leaving, driving their car, and you know how you do the ticket for parking at DFW? So I put it in, it doesn't take my ticket. The ticket falls under the car. No. So then I'm in this thingy, stuck, and I'm like, oh shoot. So I like park, and I see if I can get out. I have like this much space, so I'm like backing up, put my hazards on, in mom and dad's car, mind you. Right. Put the hazards on, and I'm like looking for the ticket. It is all the way under the car. Oh, no. All the way, so I have to back up and get this stupid ticket. It's 4 a.m. at this point. And then the guy is like, did it fall? And I was like, yeah. He was like, sorry about that. And then he was like, you gotta scan it, don't, not put it here. It says insert ticket here. Oh. So you can't do that anymore, guys. If you're ever at DFW, scan it. Gotcha. Scan the barcode. Otherwise, it goes. It fell. And anyway, so I got it. I got it. And I made it out of DFW. Hey, are we getting grub or what? We should decide that tonight.
What
were you thinking? Why did you not button up your shirt like we told you?
Oh, I do look very nice. You don't know me. I'm just the O'Hare delivery guy. But it seems like trees might be worth a try. So I say, let it grow.
My name is Dan and my name's Rose. Our son Wesley kinda glows, and that's not good, so we suppose we should let it grow. Let it grow, let it grow. Come on, Nick. So long ago. Let's see it inside the earth. Just one way to know its worth. Let's celebrate the world's rebirth. We say let it grow. My name's Marie and I am 3. I would really like to see a tree. La 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 lee. I say let it grow. I'm Grammy, know that I'm old and I've got gray hair. But I remember when trees were everywhere, so no one had to pay for air. So I say let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. Hey guys, we're at the game. Nick, this is the score. Okay guys, it's the 6th inning and Nick he was gone like the whole 5th inning trying to find me Dippin' Dots and a Coke, and he came back with pretzels and a Diet Coke. Not his fault. It's not his fault.
Guys, this Diet Coke is amazing.
There's no Dippin' Dots.
So now I have nothing. But
no Dippin' Dots, and they gave him Diet.
He asked for regular. That's true. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. Right?
Yes.
Right. Nick, what's up over there? But the Rangers are up by 1. So it's 0-0-0-0-0-0-0-1-0-0-0. That's what it looks like right now.